Danganronpa.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
There's only one person it could be.
Here's my answer.
Junko herself.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Because there's more than one Ultra to spare. And we've never met each other, so it'd be easy for someone to dress up and... That is a... Wow. I honestly did not see that coming.
Are you sure about that?
I mean... If the body is Mukuro and the tattoo is real, and she dressed up as Junko, then the only person I can think of is Junko!
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
It does! Weirdly enough.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
True, but remember, Mukuro was a soldier. Plain dress-up wouldn't be that hard for someone like her when you think about it.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
True. Or it was Mukuro in disguise. That would explain why the wounds are still the same.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it... Lysa's body... She's really dead.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
But it's not Junko, is it?
So, the idea that she's still alive...
It must be wrong.
No, it can't be.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No, don't... Now he's happy. I don't like it when he's happy.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Damn right I haven't. I'll never give up. Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
Good boy.
That's all well and good. but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
Well, none of us ever met Junko face to face, so it wouldn't be hard for someone to say dress up and pretend to be her, a cosplayer.
Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Because they were one and the same.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Kyoko, will you explain or should I?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her body, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else. Maybe she used some... Okay then. It's gotta be a replacement, so I need an E. Replace... Nope. And I done goofed. I lost my last heart.
I refuse to give up
Not giving
yet.
up, Bear. I am not giving up. I'm gonna catch you by your cute and cuddly tail. Om. Meditating. Om. Okay, so we need an E first. Oi. Nope, L. I need an L. A. I need an I. Nope. Replace M. Or an N? Whoa, Okay, I can't spell to save my life.
I refuse to give up yet.
It's replacement, so... I'm just shooting wildly at the same time as well. Need to time my shots. Just tap it in. Tap it in. So, okay, so first letter is E. Ace. So I need an A. Repull. A. No. E. And then I need an S. Replacement. Or maybe T. T? Okay, no. S. No! N? What the last? God fucking, I hate spelling. I can read okay, but spelling's my worst part of my... Dyslexia, why? Replace. I forgot the last one. I'm on one heart. Ay. Replace. Nope! Thought it was a T. I fucking can't spell to save my life. Literally, in fact, I can't spell to save my life.
I refuse to give up yet.
I gotta be doing this for a while now. I'm gonna probably cut this or something if I can't. Replace. Where's a T? I'll try a T. If I get a T. Oh! There's a D the whole time.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
Right.
Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
Perfectly.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but
Oh, how much simpler do I need to write it out for you?
that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Nah, put a little makeup, a wig on, put some clothes on, bada bing, bada boom, you look like Junko.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Right from the very beginning.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Ninja replacement technique. No, they switched at the start.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
They switched places at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yeah,
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right?
no, they wouldn't.
After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
Was actually Mukuro.
was actually Mukuro all along?
Yeah,
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
well, there you go.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
Right.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
And lied.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Oh, that's true. Did Junko have a tattoo in the back of her hand?
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Makeup. You can easily cover a tattoo with makeup.
She could have hidden it with foundation or
See?
something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion,
That also-
exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
That also explains why the tattoo looks like it's half washed off. I mean, look at the tattoo carefully, and it looks like it's partly washed off, but actually it might be partially washed, like the foundation might be properly washed off. I don't know.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Thank you, someone finally knows those.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
Yeah,
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
Exactly.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Well,
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
seems like it.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
But one of them decided to betray the other.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair is not one individual, but many individuals.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
I think so too.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid?
I don't like where this is going.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
When did he do it? Because I already figured it out. It's not in the file. Junko's face is being covered up. No, okay.
Shoot!
I just remembered like every picture that had Junko in it had the pictures covered up. The first time we doing our investigation. Nope.
Shoot!
I don't know what I'm looking for. I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. Monokuma file. Tarp. Nope. Okay, I'm done.
Shoot.
I'm lost.
I refuse to give up
That is
yet.
the fourth time, no, fifth time actually, I think I've had to do that.
From the
Yeah, from the very beginning.
Yes, from the moment we first...
Skip. Skip. We've already seen all this before. Wow, this is going fast. Okay, so the first time was during our last investigation. The DVD?
I got it!
He did.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
The bear cut me off right at the very end. What the heck just happened? Whoops! Looks like it's broken. Out of service. What? It just happens to break just now? Now then, when, doesn't matter. Oh, I know it. I'm a cheating little bastard.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that
Was to hide the proof.
is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko.
We don't
did
see
you?
her on the pictures. In my one, she's covered because Tako's arm's in the way. I'm not Byakuya's one. I remember Leon splashing her in the face. Hina's, in the track, her back was turned, so.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
Yeah, there's that.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Yeah,
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
really? Was it? Was it a fluke? I've got a real. Okay then. Oh god, now. Oh, it's this one's. Here we go again.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible!
The group photos! Damn it!
That's impossible!
The group photos. It has to be the group photos.
That's impossible!
This should prove it. The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Each one of them had her face covered. So you did give us a hint, you cheeky, cheeky little bear.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual bit. Oh, let's point out that unusual bit, shall we? Splash the face. I was Leon. So she's getting splashed. Her back's turned. Her back's turned in this one, and her face is covered up in this one. Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
That is very curious.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible.
Uh-huh.
So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Xanadu.
I believe everything Makoto said is true.
Thank you.
Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko
Was safe and sound in the control panel.
is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
The real mastermind.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Times 2? What is that, Kaioken? Kaioken times 10!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
You're cornered.
I'll prove everything, right now.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's do this. So, all this, but it was actually Mukuro. Stab, stab, stabbed. Let's see. No, that doesn't seem right. No, actually, yeah. Because manga panels go this, then down there. I'm trying to remember how manga panels go. Right. Actually, yeah, we already got that there, so, yeah. No, wait, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right there. Put the mask on. Okay, we'll work on the other sides. Better if I go from different angles so that way I can get a better understanding of this. I love how she goes flying like, whee! What's in the entire time? Took the mask off and put it on this. Right, that makes sense. Here, I don't know why I need the furnace, but okay. The knife! Okay, so... yeah, the knife makes sense. So, if we go for this... no, she comes into the room. I see the knife. Right. Then we find the body? I think that could be it. I don't know, but it's worth a shot.
Here's exactly what happened. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
That's what we assumed.
But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Oh, god damn it. I knew it was getting too good to be... Okay, so it's not that, so... I don't know. Maybe it's this way then? I'm not 100% sure on this, but it's gotta be that.
The killer is you! Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
There we go.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima! That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
It's crazy, but it makes sense. But why? Nothing to say.
What? Are you broken again?
Probably. Hero, go get your tools again.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Well,
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
you're starting to sound like Sherlock Holmes there, Kyoko.
Over?
Oh no. I hate that laugh.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
I was kinda hoping it would.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What the? What the hell? How'd you do that?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What's with the British accent?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
Half of the entire world.
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
No.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thank you, you crazy psychotic bitch.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
What's with the sun?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
So she just gotta play all the roles. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
More like caught red-handed.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
You sound bored.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
That's a comment.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Really? No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her in the headmaster's room, before, after that, at school, the first day in the... No?
Shoot!
Okay then, what is it? Before, after that school.
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Well, obviously, she's the ultimate fashionista. Or, more accurately, was. Now she's the ultimate despair.
And you were on it.
On a lot.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
That and dumb luck.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on top of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite... Ah, she's got freckles in that one. She's got freckles. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Actually, well, of course, they're all totally Photoshop. Photoshop? Plus, the ones in the photo don't have freckles. That Makoto, no, not that, that Junko has freckles, the fake
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
That does make sense.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
Okay.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
And you count as fashion? You're a literal psychopath.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Twins?
Wait, you're meaning to tell me that she's your twin sister?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
That makes sense. I mean, if she's a twin, then pretending to be her sister wouldn't be that hard when you think about it. And saying that the photos were Photoshop, then it would add to it.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Whoa!
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What the fuck, Hat? She goes from one tone shift to another. What is with this chick?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Okay.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
I know. Do you have a split personality like Toku?
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
Wow.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
Oh, that's true.
Ugh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Same mother, different fathers?
Just make up
No.
whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Okay, maybe she decided, you know what, I don't want to be called that, I wanted to change my name legally. I'm looking at Junko.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
In cold blood, might I ask.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Huh?
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Where'd she get those glasses, and how did she tie her hair in a ponytail? What the hell is with this chick?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
She's like a teacher now.
The so-called mastermind had to operate monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Uh-huh.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
Okay.
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
The letdown? She was a soldier, part of a mercenary group. And you're just a fashionista. What's so much of a letdown?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Okay.
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life.
Right.
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Right.
She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
What? She was a soldier.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
She was a soldier. I mean, sure, she may have gone and joined a mercenary group, but at the end of the day, you're your own person. You can do what you want. My God, you're really judgmental.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
Right.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra, unworthy of lines.
You are a cold bitch. Saying that about your own twin sister. What the hell happened to you in your life?
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
She's the ultimate soldier. She would have been a survivalist, damn it.
Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Psycho!
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Becoming bored? You commit murder because you were bored?
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
And now she's following. What the fuck? Seriously, she goes from quiet, then freaking Mondo's level of crazy, then to a teacher. Now she's Moe. The fuck is with this?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
Please stop talking like that. That's so creepy.
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
And the point is?
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
You not metaphorically, literally stabbed your sister in the back, the front, the sides, and all around. My God.
Just as I suspected.
There was more meaning to that death than we thought.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
She looked pretty surprised. Look at that face. That's the face of someone going like, why am I dying? What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to happen. Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that?
Well, for one, she's talking very moe about it, and I hate that.
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar?
Yeah.
Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Misunderstandings?
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Whoa, okay. Couldn't you have gone seen a psychiatrist or something? Or, I don't know, gone some happy pills?
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
Jesus.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Now she streets again. And, like, how is she so sad? And she's got mushrooms on her head. What the fuck?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Excite. Oh, good lord.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Technically with spears.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
That's a lot of supers.
It just feels so good.
She's the type of girl I think that likes to cut herself just to feel something.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm asking that same question. There's not a shrink qualified enough to deal with that hot mess.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Then why did you die if that jealous?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
An abnormality?
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
It's like a drug.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure.
Yeah.
But this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Yeah. Genocide Jill's on a scale. This bitch is off that scale. She's flying up into space.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic.
Hopelessly crazy.
I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
What?
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
No, there's so many flaws in what you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Okay.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Had?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
And she's back to monokuma mode. And also, where the hell did she get that bear?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
So this must have been the voice she was using when she was in the machine.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Okay.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Okay.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
Huzzah!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean...
A year?
I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
I don't think so.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
You did?
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
School life? The movie Monokuma came up with? Nope, okay.
Shoot!
Whoops! I'm on literally half a heart. The motive Monokuma came up with? The class try. What? It's a 50-50 shot!
I got it!
Hey, I got it!
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
I kinda did.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Bad matters don't even begin with you, psycho.
So then, let me ask you another question.
Fire away.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
First one was the memories, well, or at least trying to get out. Second one was our secrets. Third one was money. And the fourth one was getting Sakura again, well, turning us against Sakura.
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
On the DVDs was Foot on the Family. Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream. They all okay. Love together. Human can. I guess it would have been individuals you really care about. Nope. Okay.
Shoot!
Okay, and I'm dead. Bam. It's not over. I get redos.
I refuse to give up yet! You're talking about the motives you provided to
Skip all that to this, so human can.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Aye, Makoto's was his family's. Sayaka's was her and her friends.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Uh-huh.
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
So wait, you ruined them for real?
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
So you stop that voice, I hate it.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Second motive, secrets. Well, I guess it was the past.
I got it!
Mondo's was his
It
past.
was our past, right?
That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
His brother.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Okay.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Oh, that's easy. Money. Greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Jesus, she's going through her personalities faster than Togo does.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain.
$10 million! It's like, wowie, wow, am I right?
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Sweet cheeks?
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
She wasn't crazy, but it was betrayal. Blackmail? No, okay.
Shoot!
Then... if it's not blackmail, then it would have been secrets. Or... Ben... No, okay, so it's...
Shoot!
I'm off. Then it's the middle one.
I got it!
Yeah, I got half
In
heart
her
back.
case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
How do you grow those mushrooms on your head? Hell, even your hair clip monokuma things. I mean, I like how one's got all white on one side, and the other's got all black on the other side. And right down the middle, it's like perfect symmetry, but like even they're sad.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Painfully delightful, my god.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Yeah,
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
that annoying-ass voice of Moe, stop it!
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Yeah, human stuff that you would see in any fiction novel or that, and a crime novel or anything, really.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
And where do you get that crown?
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
Huh.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Right.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
The seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Is there an echo in here?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
Uh-huh.
And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Right.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
I mean, if you get your hopes so much, then your despair will be greater as well, when you think about it. Like, you've got your hopes set up for something so big, then you find out it's a letdown, you're put into absolute despair. Yeah, I get that.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
She is dragging it on.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories?
Oh, yeah,
Why are
that's
you
right.
trying to change the subject?
We forgot about that. I forgot about our missing memories for a minute. I forgot about my missing memories. Oops.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
And she's back into sexy teacher nurse. Like seriously, that is the outfit you would see in an adult film. I could see that in an adult film teacher thing, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
Okay.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Okay.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
By making them forget about something bad.
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
And every time we got a little bit more hopeful.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
True.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
Okay, but how did you take our memories?
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Aye, because according to the video, we all agreed to stay in the school. Taking away why we wanted to stay in that school and wanting us to get out would have given us a motivation and hope in that.
Correctamundo!
And she's got the bear back.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
I think so.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it?
Very.
But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
I love how it's always a guy called Crazy Eddie or Johnny Stark. You never get a guy calling like, it's me, Gostevsky Koskowski with flex tape.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Okay.
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Okay. The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Something horrible.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
What is it?
I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
What the hell? France? New York? What the hell? There's a giant monokuma? People wearing masks? The hell is all of this?
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous.
How?
That's what this means.
How is it going this dangerous? What the hell happened?
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What is the point? What's with all the monokumas?
Danganronpa.